It's Aussie Suffer here at your sin. I'm going to be showing you in career mode how you can set your aircraft to fly automatically a visual approach without there being a precision or non-precision approach in the destination airport. Here you can see the career mode mission. It wants us to depart from this private airport into this one here. And here we can see there is no approaches that we can program into our avionics. So I'm going to show you how we go about that and get the plane to follow it itself. As we get closer to the airport, we go to flight plan, procedures, approach, visual, and we select the runway we want visual for and we press straight. We press activate. Okay, we get a little warning here and it will draw us the procedure that we need to go to runway and land. Now, depending on the direction you're coming from, sometimes it will do an overhead join, sometimes it will do a little circle to base the final, a little turn to base the final, and you'll land straight in. Make sure you then have nav selected because it could take you off nav mode. So you put your plane on nav mode. Then you configure the white speed. We've got it to 130 knots to approach. Trying to slow us down because it's a smaller runway. The plane's going on the path. We're still in IMC conditions, instrument meteorological conditions, we can't see out. We're going to lower the gear. Help us slow down some more. We'll put it to 120 now. Once we see those pink diamonds come up, the plane is going to act like it's an RNAV approach. Even though it's not, it's a visual approach. But with the plane is acting like it's a glide path. And it's going to calculate its own glide path. So it's even calculated the top of descent for us. Which is there. I give it full flap. As we come round to a long final. Once we see that pink diamond, we're going to press the approach once it starts to lower past that dot. Oh, top of descent there, that's when we're going to start the imaginary glide path. And change the FMS descent speed to around 115. Oh, we'll keep it 115 knots. Enter. Vertical track. We can then press our approach button. Then we press the FMS button. So make sure the plane is going to adjust its descent. Approach button is pressed. And the diamond is back to purple. And the plane should start its descent down. Glide path is flashing. The plane is starting its descent automatically. We're not touching a thing. We've told the FMS what speed to fly the approach. Now it's in magenta, so we know it's the FMS on the auto throttle. Just to double check. We can see here that we've got no approaches here, so this is why we would use the visual approach. Can't see the runway yet. Obviously I didn't put minimums because it's not an approach. As soon as it goes to 400, the autopilot's going to disconnect. And we're going to follow the glide path in. Follow the flight director in. And it's going to take us in. We're going to start reducing the throttle to 90. We're following that magenta with the yellow arrow. We're trying to keep it in line and it's going to take us exactly to the runway after we have the autopilot disconnected. So we want to slow down to around 90 knots, use a bit of speed. Oh, my trees haven't loaded properly, but that's the sim for you. And use a bit of rudder and pull back a little bit. And we're on! Perfect landing. We're going to use the brakes to slow down. And we, of course, we didn't announce our landing. That's how we land a visual approach in career mode. It's really annoying that none of the scenery have loaded, but yet again, another bug to the sim. My internet is 1 gigabits per second, so no one tell me that my internet's slow. One tip, guys, remember, adjust the FMS speed to more of an approach speed so the autopilot knows what speed to follow. If you do manual mode, you're just going to have to make more corrections to the throttle once it takes you to disconnect. Go to flight plan VNAV, adjust the FMS speed yourself to around 115, 110. And follow the purple magenta, line it up with the yellow arrow, and you're in. If you like the video, press like and subscribe. More video tutorials to come, and a live stream coming soon in the near future. Thank you, and see ya!